Are you with me? Yeah! We are the Extinction Rebellion! Extinction Rebellion! Extinction! We are not violent, we are family friendly, we are drug and alcohol free. This is no angry protest. This is a demonstration of love for our planet. Are you with me? Yeah! I bring what I can. I bring what I can do to try bring some happiness to the people who are here every night defending the fort in all of the different places in London.
So through the week there's been 4 sites taken and held: Parliament Square, Waterloo Bridge here, Marble Arch and Oxford Circus. I think each of the different sites have a very different kind of feel or energy to them.
We have 3 demands. The government is not telling the truth. The media are not telling the truth about the ecological breakdown, the climate crisis. That's why we're here. We have a second demand. We want net zero carbon by 2025. And we need rapid, radical change to decarbonise the UK. We emit more than anyone else.
Hello, love. I'm Richard Kenny, attached to Beckham Green Police Station. Right? Essentially, 14
need
places.
Especially as one of the only people of colour in this crowd, I want to say it is extremely important to centre the global south in this conversation. I'm saying this directly to privileged white activists. You need to make this more accessible for people of colour. And if you want to get arrested, fine, fucking do it, thank you so much. But at the same time, you need to provide more of a platform, and that can't be your only way of bringing people into this conversation, because then that itself excludes so many people.
Because I've got grandchildren, I couldn't face my own knowledge of what I knew I should be doing and what I knew what was happening. And so I came here very wary on that count, but also I'm 10 years older than when I did anything like this, and I wasn't sure how I was going to be an old person. And on both counts, it's been amazing. I have never had so much respect for my wisdom and what I've done as in this group since I've been here, which is amazing for somebody who's old. And I feel that this particular protest has such a grassroots, young, solid foundation that I really have had hope, because I'd lost hope. I've been sitting with my grandchildren and with my lifestyle and thinking there's no hope. But I'm leaving here with hope. Here, this is the old values here, not the new values. That's over there, here. And it's truly beautiful. We sit and just talk and look at each other and listen to each other, and we listen. It's not rush. And out there it is rush. You're always trying to get somewhere next week, you know, the week, minute before, it's always pressure, rush. You know, the 40s and the 50s, it's a much slower pace. Watch a 40s film, Humphrey Bogart film. Well, something My Lady, they're classic films, when he played that detective. You watch one of those, and then watch a modern film. You can go and make a cup of tea in a Humphrey Bogart film and still know what's happening.
Even being here, I see how much people talk on social media and slate what we're doing and say that we're corrupt and that we're a virus and we're a parasite on London. And it's not been that way at all. It really has been a beautiful experience. You know, if it was violent and if it was corrupt, I wouldn't bring my daughter here. You know, she's here having fun. Like, you know, this is a beautiful thing. People just embracing her. It's for her that I'm doing this. You know, it's her future.
I don't think anybody's ever seen anything like this before. It's like somebody said to me, it's like kind of Woodstock or something like that. You know, it's so huge. The energy here. I don't know if you felt it when you came in. The feeling. Because it's a rebellion of love.
Yeah, I mostly ended up chatting at them about film, I'm afraid.
A beautiful, intimate moment.
Yeah, it was very lovely. But you said you're feeling a bit sad?
Yeah, I am feeling a bit sad.
Why are you feeling sad?
Feeling sad because I was at Oxford Circus as like the last people got taken away from the locking, and then there was like a big procession down the street, and like it was a bit overwhelming. Just like you're leaving an area that held so much.
Yeah.
But,
me and my partner have a spiritual centre in Glasgow, so I've got this kind of space on a smaller version. It's just a centre where people get therapies. You can come in and chill. So I'm okay. But what I've noticed with a lot of people, especially young people, is that I've been talking to a lot of them because a lot of people don't understand what's happening here. They're trying to think, what is this? But it's an energy, it's a vibration of peace and love and all that kind of stuff.
I remember there were so many subcultures, like, you know, you used to have all the skater kids and then the Gary boys, and now my students, they don't really have that, right? You know, they all just sort of relate to each other through internet memes, to be honest. Like, you know, they don't even like have bands and music, you know, like it's odd, like it's so atomized. So I think it would be very good and useful if this almost does become a new flourishing subculture. Obviously you want it to become cultural, not subcultural, but like if it becomes, you know, the equivalent of, like, you know, in the 70s you had punks, they could identify each other, but, you know, having something like that based on kindness and compassion and love for animals, the planet, that's pretty ace.
It's been the best time of my life to come here and see such a state of freedom between so many people. It's something so unique. It probably won't happen again. I really do want it to stay, and it's been a complete and utter pleasure to be a part of something so rare. So,
what are your thoughts? Do you think their point's been made? Let's go home now and have a bath. This is what I want to say, Jacob. The protesters ought to take their stakes up, march off to Washington, and sit outside the White House to a president who doesn't believe in climate change, and then they ought to make their way down to Brazil and march outside the president's residence down there. He doesn't believe in climate change either. It's a brilliant point, and I have a feeling they'll be flying, because they seem to enjoy flying in comfort. Sorry.